Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
And the starting group for the Spurs. We'll see Barnes and Sochan playing forward. Devin Vassell out there with Paul. And it's Wenbanyama in at the center. And for the Mavericks, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
5 on the clock. Wenbanyama, a screen on Doncic. Barnes. That one goes. Count it.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Paul can't get it to go. And here are the Mavericks now. Doncic kicks to Thompson. Doncic against Paul. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Wenbanyama. Here's Paul, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
On the break is where Chris Paul's at his best. I mean, he loves taking advantage of space in the open court and beating everybody down the floor.
Here's Doncic. That shot off. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Paul, and the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Paul's footwork is what makes him so dangerous and close.
Now Irving on the wing, Doncic. Pass to Washington, and it's Vassell with the foul. That's his first foul. San Antonio on defense. They lead by 4. For the screen on Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving.
A great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now, Coach had nothing but respect when it came to Chris Paul. He said every aspiring young point guard should study CP3. He's an ideal floor general, a fierce competitor, and he always seems to make the right play. It's going to take a team effort defensively to slow down his impact. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Doncic looking it over. And they double up Doncic. Irving passes to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Thompson with the jam.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Pass to Sochan. Vassell outside. Wenbanyama with it. Picked up by Thompson. Vassell, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Doncic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Pass to Sochan. Wenbanyama with it. Vassell, the pass to Sochan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And so Sochan nails both of them. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wenbanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Bounce pass from Paul. Wenbanyama passes to Paul, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Really left alone that time.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has a green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Back to Doncic. Paul grabs the board. Spurs leading by 4. Over in the corner, Barnes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. Lively a screen on Barnes. And the rejection by Wenbanyama. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Here's Irving. Victor Wenbanyama grabs the rebound. Johnson against Irving. And the basket by Johnson.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Irving. Last time out, he had 14 points. Lively a screen on Paul. Irving passes to Lively. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Vassell outside. A 3 from Wenbanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Dallas. Paul, no one around him. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wenbanyama.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Wenbanyama down low. Lively's there. A shot by Wenbanyama, no good. Irving up top, defended by Paul. Paul against Irving. Sinks that one from the post.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a three-level scorer.
Spurs leading by 7. Vassell, the pass to Sochan. Vassell outside. Wenbanyama left side. Shoots over Lively. A shot by Wenbanyama, no good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, some have argued that Wenbanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving, and he sinks the second. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
And here is Paul after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Shot from 12. Count it. Paul's got 9.
The master of the mid-range, Chris Paul, showing those young kids how it's done.
Dinwiddie against Paul. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. No good with the triple. And here's Wenbanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Spurs working the ball around now. Paul passes to Wenbanyama. Back to Paul. Pass to Wenbanyama. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Grimes passes to Dinwiddie. Thompson left side. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. San Antonio leading by 7. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Grimes. To the paint. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing.
Here's Lively. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the incredible reach of Wenbanyama helping him knock away that one. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Grimes after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Thompson, takes a three. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Paul passes to Branham. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Lively with the screen. And finished off by Lively.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And so it's Victor Wenbanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He provided some serious rim protection in that quarter. Good luck getting a shot over this guy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Barnes out there with Collins, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And the dunk by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Doncic against Jones. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And that one falls for Jones. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the gate. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
And so Jones nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Jones against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Washington finds Dinwiddie. Back to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
The first free throw is good.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
All free throws good from Doncic. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first game of the NBA's regular season. Vassell wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Doncic. Rebound, San Antonio.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the basket is good.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Now, here's Vassell. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Jones. Guarded by Doncic. It's Collins, high post. Barnes against Washington. Shoots. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
That free throw missing.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. He hits the second from the line. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Mavericks trailed by 11. Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. Dallas shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Now, here's Vassell. Down low, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Misses the three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Vassell against Irving. Vassell kicks to Collins. No good from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Spurs making a switch here. Bynum's checked in. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Spurs second.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Spurs leading by 7. Vassell outside.
Switch.
Pass to Collins. Shoots over Gafford. And there's Collins on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got 3 assists tonight. Doncic against Jones. Doncic passes to Grimes. Doncic left side. Now, here's Washington. From outside, off the mark. To the middle, deflects the pass. Johnson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Really got his defender off balance that time, did Doncic, with that cunning pump fake.
Jeremy Sochan's checked in for the Spurs. All free throws good from Doncic.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Outside Collins. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 11. Pass to Irving, a 3-ball, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Vassell against Irving. Outside Collins. Johnson kicks to Collins. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Washington finds Irving. Washington with a screen on Vassell. Here's Irving. Rebound by Sochan.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Vassell, the pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Sochan. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Dinwiddie. How he did last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Here's Grimes. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. He has 7. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Irving against Vassell. That one drops for him. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wenbanyama is checked in for Collins. And Paul subbed in for Trey Jones. Spurs leading by 7. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Great showing for him last season. 7th in free throw percentage and amongst the league's top-tier scorers. Top 20 in points per game.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Out to Thompson. Dinwiddie wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now, Wenbanyama. After Spencer Dinwiddie missing on that last three-pointer, Branham can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Irving against Vassell. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Vassell outside. Wenbanyama down low. Lively defending. The shot comes out. Here's Irving. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wenbanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. So it's the Spurs now, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Wenbanyama against Lively. They get it back. Wenbanyama getting it done inside.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Thompson outside. Lively sends a screen for Thompson. Clock at 6. Now here's Irving. He's guarded close, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio leading by 7. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. You take a look at Gafford, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He did miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Ooh, Doncic capping off the break.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Barnes outside, back to Vassell. And there's Wenbanyama on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got 4 assists in the game. Now, here's Doncic. 22 points for him. This one for 3. Wenbanyama with the rebound. Wenbanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Vassell, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mark, we were just talking. P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
That one is no good.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 6-point game. Out to Thompson. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Washington. Perfect. Nice defense by Vassell. Spurs leading by 6. Over in the corner, Paul. Irving against Vassell. Over Irving. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
52 seconds left in the first half. And Doncic throws it down.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Paul passes to Vassell. Wenbanyama looking it over. Barnes outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I like how hard Barnes goes now. I mean, takes pride in trying to overpower the defense and muscling shots up over.
That's good from Barnes. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 14.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Wenbanyama. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Thompson outside. Pulls it up. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's San Antonio, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestant.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the San Antonio Spurs.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because it involves shampooing. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Dallas, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Mavericks trail by 7. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
Been tremendous, I mean, both in terms of getting to the stripe and then knocking him down once he's there.
Here's Wenbanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 18 points for Victor Wenbanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound, San Antonio. Wenbanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Vassell, the pass to Paul. Shoots over Washington. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead. Doncic against Paul. Here's Washington. Doncic outside. Washington with a screen on Paul. 5 to shoot. Out to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. San Antonio leading by 8. To the inside. The jam! Oh, Wenbanyama!
Watch out. Wenbanyama hammering that one home.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And looking at some numbers for Thompson. Last season's performance for him, he averaged 18 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And Doncic gets it to go.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Paul for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Paul's got 17 now.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Vassell outside. Now, Sochan tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Vassell with it. He's picked up by Irving. And that one's good. Barnes.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Irving finds Doncic. Back to Irving. There's the 3. Wenbanyama with the rebound. Wenbanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Sochan. Back to Paul. Wenbanyama sets a screen for Paul. Off Offensive rebound. Vassell against Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
A 3 from Wenbanyama.
This half has been a totally different story from deep, having a much harder time getting shots to fall.
Vassell against Irving. Here's Gafford. Out to Doncic. For the 3. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Here's Paul. And that one comes up a bit short. Mavericks trail by 7. Irving passes to Gafford. Top of the key, Washington. Top of the key jumper, no good. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Sochan. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Paul against Doncic. Wenbanyama, a screen on Doncic. Gafford with the steal.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength from Washington?
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Harrison Barnes picks one up. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in for Washington. And so he hits both. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Here's Lively, following the basket by Chris Paul. 4 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Goes up on the wing, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. San Antonio leading by 5. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Sochan. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Doncic against Paul. Luka taking it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Nice, assertive, strong drive that time from Doncic. Really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Here's Wenbanyama. He's got 20. They double-team Wenbanyama. Here's Sochan. And the 3 ball is good. Sochan's got 7 points in the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Doncic outside. Off target with his 3.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Paul, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to talk to his guys. Dallas making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Trey Jones is checked in for Paul. Here's Doncic. 33 points for him. Driving in. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Vassell outside. Pass to Sochan. Jones, no one around him. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka taking the bump.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Pass to Wenbanyama. Shoots over Lively. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's now 22 points for Victor Wenbanyama. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Here's Jones. A shot missing. Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic outside. And the slam by Doncic.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know what separates Doncic from most players, he's really calm under pressure, great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
The Spurs making a switch here. And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Pass to Jones. And here's Collins. 8 points for him.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
No good on that one.
A generational talent. For Wenbanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Here's Grimes. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Jones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And finished off by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
Here's Branham. He has 7. Out to the wing. Wenbanyama passes to Branham. And he dunks it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Grimes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Grimes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Wenbanyama. That one a little long. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Grimes. Doncic outside. The tray. Here's Grimes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lively sends a screen for Doncic. Puts it up from 12. Doncic very comfortable down low.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And that one drops.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
To the right side. Marshall passes to Doncic. Here's the screen. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 46 points.
No stopping Luka there. He put some real force behind that drive.
Jones. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Here's Marshall. Drops in the layup for 2. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Puts it up from 17. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's the drive. Plays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 48.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Jones finds Wenbanyama. Offline with his 3. And no good. And so it's Victor Wenbanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Let's play even smarter and make sure we play harder than them. Let's go. Step out. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Mentally, physically, Greg Popovich wants each guy to try and elevate his game.
Yeah, a lot of that starts on the defensive end. That's where the tone is set. It literally ripples through everything else they do.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, we've got Devin Vassell. Collins is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2. Lively against Collins. Grimes passes to Doncic. Second chance shot. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
To take the lead, cranes the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Nice read by Thompson right there, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Vassell against Thompson. Vassell outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And now Vassell knocking down a 3 of his own.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Thompson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Doncic against Jones. Collins a screen on Doncic. Here's Jones. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Thompson. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Doncic on the wing. Thompson. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson outside. Pass to Collins. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson against Thompson. Kicks it out to Collins. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The quarter awareness improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
Doncic against Jones. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Klay Thompson. And Irving subbed in for Doncic. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Marshall. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range, that they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Irving kicks to Gafford. Collins grabs the miss. San Antonio trailing here. With the shot. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Irving against Vassell. Pass to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Dallas again missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Kept alive.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Outside Irving. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Castle. Good on the three-point shot.
Timeout, timeout.
Castle's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Mavericks trailed by 3. Irving with the ball. Gafford inside. Sochan's there. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Vassell with it. Guarded now by Irving. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Irving. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Sochan, the pass to Barnes. Count that one. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
You know, Barnes is a versatile scoring forward. We've seen him heat up quickly, and he's capable of doing that.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Washington with this screen on Paul. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic throws it down.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Now here's Barnes. And the rejection by Gafford. Floats one up. Doncic outside. He takes it in the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the ball.
Pass to Wenbanyama. Kick the ball. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Sochan. And the rejection by Gafford. Basket good.
You have to be aware of Wenbanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Doncic outside. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Sochan. Wenbanyama high post. Vassell right side. Buries the long-range jumper. Vassell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Spurs. Mavericks trailed by 6. Here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Out to Doncic. There's a screen by Washington. Doncic, no good. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to Sochan. Puts it up from 12. The Mavericks pull it in.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now, here is Irving. No good on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Vassell, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Irving, and the shot goes in.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Paul passes to Vassell, and he drives in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Free throw, no good for Vassell.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. Count it.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
Here's Paul. Doncic with the block. Washington with it. He's picked up by Paul. Doncic against Wenbanyama. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
A three from Wenbanyama. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. A minute 42 left in the fourth. And the rejection by Wenbanyama. The kick out to Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. And stolen by Vassell. .115 left here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
.114 left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Doncic. Driving the lane. And yet another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Wenbanyama. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Doncic against Paul. Doncic left side. Takes the 13-footer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Give him credit. Vassell has worked incredibly hard to become a guy that this team can count on to take big shots. No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Nobody near Irving. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And this is important for Wenbanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Washington with a screen on Vassell.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
So the first of 3 is good, and that brings them within 2 here. He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that ties the game up.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. For the win. Wow.
He got it in. How about that? Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wenbanyama.
I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in. I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in. I can see the whole city from this balcony. Back in 2019, I was outside freely, but now they got it out for me. I don't care what frat you was in, you can't out for me. Keep dreaming. Pineapple juice, I give a sweet semen. I know what they like, so I just keep cheesing. Hard drive full of heat seeking. Trying to come the same day as Jack, rethinking. You don't need Givenchy, you need Jesus. Why do y'all sleep on me? I need reasons. I got plex in the mail peak season. Shout out to my UPS workers, making sure I receive it. You could do it too, believe it. I've been throw up the sex in